Have you missed me? Because I sure have missed you guys. So a lot has happened over this past week that I have not showed you, obviously, because I've not been vlogging. Probably the most noticeable change would be the fact that I have cut my hair. I cut about 3 inches off my hair and I colored it. I have both blonde and caramel highlights all the way through it. There's a funny story behind that. I dyed my hair black. You guys remember that? Me and Mom tried to lift the black with some bleach and it worked somewhat, except when we put a toner on it, it turned orange. I spent almost 24 hours with orange hair, like Go Vols orange hair. So Mom came back and fixed it. So altogether I have about 10 hours worth of work in my hair. But it was worth it because I love it. So let's get moving on these clips and I'll show you some stuff we done. When you need a drop cord to put a fan in the barn and you don't want the whole world to know what you're up to, you get real redneck and you use, hiya, look out, off. And you use instead Christmas lights. Multiple strands of Christmas lights. So I didn't take into consideration the fact that the fan has the little fat end and this won't support it. So let's see if we can find a different fan that might work. So after about 10 trucks in and out of the house, none of our fans will work. Not even one. So tomorrow I'm going to have to be on the lookout for a fan that will work better because it is hot outside. It is very hot. I have frozen vegetables out there and I got ice in their water. That's about as much as I can do at the moment. I'm gonna go kill some children and clean house. It's Wednesday and we are at Walmart because we are going to try to find a different, as you've seen, my Christmas light I didn't work because it doesn't fit the fan. So we're gonna try to see if we can find a plug-in that will work, like an extension cord that'll work. And I'm also gonna get some stuff because I've got so many cucumbers. It's time to make pickles. Contraption, ladies and gentlemen, we have success and I got a wrapper in it somehow. And they are all munching on this and it is frozen. So hopefully this will help blow the breeze in and cool the barn down. Now I gotta go do stuff with Mom. Pickles. My cucumbers are coming in like crazy, so I've canned pickles. A lot of pickles. They make me happy.
Ask her if she needs a baby.
Mom's van is broke down and she called AAA with some good old boys. Came out here and they're helping out. Welcome to Tennessee, y'all. If stuff goes bad, there's always a redneck somewhere to fix it. Even though it's Father's Day, I came out here while John was chilling and taking a nap in the house and I cleaned this barn and I rearranged and I've got everything in good working order now. And I now have, of course, my buck, my big boy, Mr. Rex Roney here. And then now I have all 3 females, 4 females actually. I got 2 females in this run, 1 female in this run, 1 female in this run. So I now have really big runs for all 3 rabbits. Makes me happy. So they're still not really friendly with me, but that's okay. Okay, well, that's it. I'm gonna go in the house, go to bed now. Good night, guys. See you in the morning. We'll start vlogs in the morning. So before I get this day started and show you what we're doing today, I'm gonna sit here, enjoy my coffee in my Southern Mama's coffee break cup, and just wait for all the kids to bombard me wanting breakfast. Winter, she don't want to play. Minnie hates it. Winter thinks it's a big game. Winter, you're a pest. Winnie, you're a pest. You're a pest, Minta. You a pest. Look at my garden. My hose messed up. And this is what it has become. So my father-in-law came yesterday and tried to work on my tiller. On Father's Day, he's trying to help me by working on my tiller so that we can get this taken down because it's choking out my plants. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to save all these tomato plants, but I'm sure going to try. But my watermelon doesn't seem to care. They don't seem to mind. They're just binding right along. And of course my sunflowers don't care. That's the only thing I really had planted over here was some tomatoes and the watermelon. So I'm going to retill that area down there, and it's not too late in the season. Maybe plant something else. But look, take a look at the regular garden. Even it's like really grown up. But believe it or not, it seems none the worse for wear. Like cucumbers, I'm getting cucumbers like crazy. Potatoes, we've actually harvested a lot of this lettuce. Mars radishes have come up. Our tomatoes, I've been harvesting tomatoes. Let's go through here. My broccoli has finally started coming in. Look how bad it is growing up near the peas and the green beans. Like, I've got to get something. One cool thing, you guys remember I told you that I had multicolored peppers? I've already harvested a few. I'm excited to finish. They're purple. That's exciting. My carrots are doing good. Everything is doing okay. I mean, it's not like I'm having issues. You know, the garden doesn't seem to be hurting. It's just, it needs to have something to, like my corn. It's already taller than the fence now. Okay, let's go. You may remember that I had whoop, 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 a really aggressive rooster. And since I butchered him and we only have my sweet male rooster, all of these babies are so gentle. Like, they will let you love on them. They're so friendly. I have like some of the friendliest quail. I love it. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. So, everybody's at the watering hole this morning. That satisfied feeling you have when your house is like really clean and you're just like, oh, my house is clean. That's kind of how I feel right now. So, I showed you a little bit yesterday, in the clip from yesterday, but I've put my quail back up in here. During the day, I'm keeping the chickens in here. I put Rex over here in the much bigger cage. So now he officially has a very large cage. He has more than enough room for him and to move around. I have secured this, like it is secure from top to bottom, in a new way to where she cannot get out. Now, if she goes to have babies, I absolutely will have to do something on the bottom wire because babies can get through this. So I'll probably get some hard wire cloth or some chicken wire, whichever, and just kind of put it along the bottom so that babies can't get out. But now, my willow rabbit, who, even though she's hard to see, has a nice big house. And if you look, like I've got all my bedding and all my stuff, just, I know it looks piled, but it's really not. I've got it neatly stacked. All over here. And then, of course, everybody in this run eating their morning. Maggie is due tomorrow, and I've not seen any signs of her nesting. Nothing. So we'll see. She might be one of those rabbits who do not build a nest or don't pluck fur until like 5 minutes before, like the last minutes. It's got the zoomies. That's my favorite rabbit, by the way, out of the litter. It's the one with the 2 little black polka dots. And it's a boy, so I can't keep it. I did forget to show you guys how well my cats are growing in the garden. This one looks like it's about ready to pluck it. Hey, you about ready for me to pluck? You gonna bite me? She bites sometimes. Actually, she bites me sometimes. She bites everybody else all the time. Good morning, Fuzzy Cat. Good morning, Katniss Everdeen. Katniss Everdeen. You're a good girl. Sometimes. Best mouse and cat in the world, and rabbit, and squirrel, and mole, and bird, and generally anything smaller than herself. Lizard, whatever. Whatever. Cats. Somebody has an upper respiratory infection. Come on, Mama. Sorry, cat. She's doing much better. Cats are funny. If they can't smell, their nose is stopped up, they won't eat. And so I give her some antibiotics, and I've been making her drink. And I've been giving her something called NutriCal. It's like a high-density calorie gel almost. Like yesterday, I thought I was going to lose her. But her's on Baytrol, and it's working. It's working. So I'm going to go pick up rabbit feed, and I'm also getting some clothes for Mr. Butter Dumpling. We're getting Solomon some clothes, and I'm getting something, picking up something, doing something that I never do. How do we start every vlog? We're here to pick up Mammal.
Morning, guys.
So much so that as we were driving down the road and we saw your house, Fifi goes, Mama! That's bad. Back from the Tractor Supply, and I picked up something. I was walking by like the canning section, and I said we just got home. We've been home for a few minutes because I cleaned the kitchen. I'm making sweet tea over there. I don't know if you can see that. And I just canned some salsa. It is a pineapple peach chipotle salsa. Holy moly. So apparently Ball and McCormick now have these little packets. This one is the sweet and tangy bread and butter pickle mix. It only makes 4 pints. It's only $2. Not that big of a deal for me, but they had one that had the pineapple peach salsa, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna roll with that. I think it's called Caribbean salsa. Now, I don't like my salsa chunky, so I did put this in the food processor, but we tried this and like the kids went nuts. So I'm actually cooking. John told me earlier, he was like, when I come home for dinner, if you don't mind, can we have hamburgers? Now, John is the type of person, he has to be in the mood for a hamburger, and he was like, just really do something amazing. Like, he was like, I trust you. I know how you cook. He was like, show me all your skill. And I thought, you about to see some skill. So I'm going to make these really thinned out hamburgers, and then I'm going to make caramelized onions. I'm going to use some of that salsa and bacon on buttered toasted rolls. That's what's for dinner, because that's how Mama roll. I'm excited. He's going to be excited. He has no idea. Oh, and for dinner, or for breakfast, for dessert, I am making him a blueberry cobbler with ice cream. I'm in the mood to cook. I'm in a good mood today. A really good mood. We'll see how long that lasts before I wear it. Peelings, pineapples, and strawberries. Not a body in this place is complaining. Not one person is complaining. Nope. They said, we'll take that. Thanks, lady. Thanks, food lady. It's 1:30 and I'm already tired. It's because spring and summer and early fall are such a busy time of the year, because not only do you have your normal housekeeping and, you know, your homemaking jobs that you do, the kids are home from school for the summer, and so they're like really needy and wanting to do things. And then, you know, cooking, that's always an all the time thing. But then you have your gardening, and there's constantly weeds needing to be pulled. There's constantly something needing to go on. And then, you know, your animals start having babies around this time, and so you've got a lot of influx of little ones. Plus trying to keep everybody cool. Plus canning starts kicking up, so I'm tired. I've already canned, cleaned the house. We're doing laundry today. So, yeah. Fun, what is that? Is that zucchini?
Ew.
Yeah.
I got one.
Is that a good Lord, Mar?
I pulled these two.
Wow.
Found one? Is it
Pull it.
One?
What are those, Olivia?
Seen them.
Zucchini?
Zucchini, yeah.
They're zucchinis.
Oh, yeah, that is
Our bell peppers have not been getting big.
Look,
So,
Mama.
I don't know what the deal is with that. And we got some jalapenos.
Jalapenos!
Right here is like a 5-gallon tote. It's actually a 10-gallon tote. We've got a little basket in here with some cucumbers, but all of that
What's my hand smell?
is zucchini.
My hand smells.
Zucchini stuff. And then here we have tomatoes, different peppers. So this is what we've gotten from the garden so far, not including the 22 cans or 22 pints of pickles that we've put away. That is Here's how we're going to end this vlog. We are going to let the kids play in the rain. Now I'm going to sit here and cool off from us hoeing the garden with Miss Flossy Jane over here.
Now I'm not hot.
Yeah, now that you got all your hair, she got all of her hair cut off, so now she's not hot anymore. So make sure you check out all of our social media links down below, and until tomorrow, we love you, bye.